All right, I'm Monty Channel. This is webvideochefs.com, and we're talking about microphones, especially microphones for mobile video production. So you may be like me and use a iPhone, you may have an Android device. This recipe is gonna cover, yes, we're talking about audio here. We have a lot of audio situations going on here. So I'm basically gonna talk about all these different microphones, all these cables, which I use depending upon what the situation is. So we're gonna start with, this is a professional Sony lavalier microphone. It is a, I think this is a 55B, I believe, but this is a professional lavalier mic. It's a 44B actually. So this is an XLR microphone. As you can see there, it has a 3-prong connector. Usually used with professional video cameras, but I have also used this microphone with my iPhone. I'm going to show you how to connect it. This is a professional ENG microphone. This is the Electro Voice 635A, very rugged, well-known dynamic microphone. This is a consumer microphone. This is actually a Radio Shack lapel microphone, model 3013. This microphone costs about 33 bucks, 34 bucks, but it gets excellent audio considering. I'm going to show you how this sounds. Let's move right along now. This is the Rode Smart Lav. This is a microphone that is designed to work specifically with a mobile device, and so you can use this with your iPhone, generally using the Rode Record app, Rode Rec app. And you can just plug it in. You can use this for dual system recording if you want to record a backup audio. Just using this lapel mic works really well. I'm going to show you how that sounds. All right, we'll just leave that out of there. And then this is the Rode IXI mic. So this is a really outstanding microphone that's used for the iPhone 4 series of microphones, but it is a stereo microphone. It plugs into the power port right there. I'm going to show you how this microphone is like my favorite microphone because it's great for field recordings. You record podcasts with this mic, etc. So these are all the microphones that we're going to test out. Now the question is, how do you connect a microphone like this or like this to an iPhone, or even a microphone like this? So you can see this is a 1/8 cable. It has a small cable. So of course you would think that you can plug it directly into the headphone jack. But if I were to do that, you'd be able to get no audio because you actually need a 4-pin TRRS cable, which is what this is. All right, you can see it has 3 rings. It has actually 4 connectors, 1, 2, 3, 4 connectors here. And so you need that. This is a stereo jack. So this also would not work with your iPhone because it only has, this is a stereo connector right here. So this wouldn't work. All right, so the question becomes, how do you connect like an XLR mic like this or like this to your iPhone? Let's test out the quality. So I am using an application called Filmic Pro. Filmic Pro is a great video enhancement application for the iPhone, and it actually allows you to monitor the audio live. So I'm going to demonstrate exactly how to do that, and also we'll be giving some samples about how the audio sounds. All right, so don't worry so much about the video that my iPhone is going to be capturing. We're not worried about the video here. We're more worried about the audio. All right, so let's start with this TRRS cable. This is from kvconnection.com. All right, so this cable is great because you can plug in a headphone to this green connector and the microphone into here. All right, so we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna plug it in here. All right, and then what that allows you to do is you can plug in your earbuds. So, sorry I dropped them, but these are my earbuds. So I'm gonna plug these into the speaker or the headphone out basically, which is what this becomes. And you're able to monitor the audio. So I'll be able to listen to it now as we record it. And then we'll start off with, let's start off just with the Radio Shack lapel mic, all right? Like I said, it gets pretty good sound. We're gonna start with that one. So you just plug the microphone into the mic input there, all right? Plug that in, and then I'm gonna start recording so you can check out the microphone and, oops, dropped it there. All right, so let's hit record. All right, and now I'm holding the mic, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now with Filmic Pro, you're able to check or monitor the audio live, so now I can hear myself actually as this is recording. There are some VU meters. There's a VU meter right there. So you can see the VU meters going up and down as you're recording. If it was really loud or in the red, if it was peaking, you would see it there. And if you're just talking regular, it works there. All right, so that is great. Sounds pretty good, and except for the hand noise, but that's why you clip on the mic. All right, so that is the Radio Shack lapel mic. I think it sounds pretty good. Let's test out now the Radio Shack. Let's test out the Sony professional mic now. All right, so we're gonna unplug this. Stop recording there. All right. We're gonna unplug that now. And now let's we're going to do a different configuration. All right, so let's take this different cable, and this is from Recorder. So this actually goes from iPhone or from mobile device to XLR cable. All right, so we're going to plug this into here. All right, and then we will once again connect the headphones. All right, so I'm going to take the headphones and connect them. All right, so the headphones connect here, so we can monitor there. All right, and then we will take the microphone out, and we will unplug this now. We'll unloop this out, and then we're going to plug a lot of cables going on here. All right, then we'll go ahead and plug the XLR mic in here. Now this is a condenser mic, meaning it needs a battery to work. All right, so it needs the battery there. That's what powers the microphone. So now we're using the iPhone. Once again, we're using Filmic Pro. So now I'm going to record using Filmic Pro. I'm going to hit record now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is testing out the Sony ECM, what is it, the 55B. And once again, you can see the VU meters on the microphone, on the VU meters on the application here, and once again it sounds pretty darn good to me. So this is using a professional mic, just plugged directly into Filmic Pro, and you can hear how it sounds. All right, so this is with no amplification. This is just the battery powered microphone, and it sounds pretty good as well. We'll stop it now. All right, so sounds pretty good still now. All right, so now we're going to switch microphones once again. Thank you very much, Sony microphone. And now let's take this out. All right, we're just going down the list here. I'm going to put these microphones to the side as we get done with them now. Now let's check out the Electro Voice 635A, all right, directly into Filmic Pro, all right? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we are recording using Filmic Pro and the field microphone, the 635A Electro Voice. This is a news gathering microphone, and once again, hopefully it sounds great. You know, you just can't beat it. So once again, I'm just showing you different ways to capture high quality audio using your mobile device. All right, so let's go ahead and turn that off now. All right, so sounds pretty good, right? This is just using the microphone connected directly to the iPhone, using the adapter, the cable adapter, the TRRS adapter. Now what I want to do is there's another device that, this is actually the first time I've used it. So this is the iRig Mobile Pre, or iRig Pre, and this is designed to boost the audio levels when you're recording. So depending upon what microphone you're using, you may want to use this as well. So this is, a lot of professionals use this mic, like mobile journalists use this mic and they hail by this mic. So it has an XLR input here, it has a headphone monitoring there, and this is the TRRS cable that goes into the phone. All right, so we will take that out, and now let's plug that in. All right, and now we're going to start off with we need a XLR cable. We need an XLR cable. So let me see here. All right, so we're back. All right, so this is an XLR cable. It just is a male and female. This is the male end, this is the female end. You can tell why they call it male and female. It's pretty obvious. All right, so I will just, we'll just go ahead and plug the male part of the cable into the female part of the iRig Pre, like that, all right? And then we will take, let's start off with the Electro Voice 635A. So we will plug that in here. All right. Then with my handy dandy headphones, there are cables everywhere, folks. Sorry for the confusion. It's mass confusion in this thing. All right, then we'll plug this in here. All right. All right, so now we're using Filmic Pro. You can see there are no VU meters because we're not getting an audio in because this isn't on. So let's go ahead and turn this on now. And let's check this out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm gonna record because I can hear myself now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that sounds really, really hot. It's a little bit overmodulated. So we can adjust the gain right here. Check, check, check. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And, you know, it sounds really about the same. It's, of course, good to be able to have the volume control to check out the gain. But, you know, it works either way. So using the mobile pre or the iRig pre sounds good, right? Sounds good. Sounds official. Sounds professional. Let's go ahead and test out. Let's test out the lavalier microphone now, okay? All right, plug that in. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you think? Think it sounds any better? Does it sound worse? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and boost up this gain to see how it sounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sounds a little bit hot there, so let's bring it down a little bit. Let's see what happens if we boost the 45 volts up. Check, check, check. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, still sounds pretty good. So once again, sounds good. Let's see what else can we test here. So I can't really test the Radio Shack mic because it's just a 1/4 inch, and I need to go from 1/4 inch. From 1/8 inch to XLR, and I don't know that I have an adapter to go from here to here, so I can't really do that right now. But what I can do is I can let you hear a couple of other mics. So I'm going to toss these to the side now. So we're good on these mics. We're good with the iRig Mobile Pre. Sounds pretty good, hopefully, to you. All right, so we're starting to clear the table here now. So we're going to clear this stuff out the way. All right, we're done with all this stuff. Let's stop recording there. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to go to the Rode Record app, all right, because we're going to test out the Smart Lav, all right? So this is, once again, a microphone that works specifically with the iPhone. It has a TRS. It has the 4-pin connector there, so it plugs directly in. And so this is loads of fun, isn't it, folks? There are cables flying everywhere. It was just a complete, utter mess. Hopefully you're able to follow along. And now we're going to plug this mic in. So we're going to use a different app here. We're going to use the Rode Rec app because Rode makes a great app that you can use to check out the audio. All right, this is kind of tangled up here. It's kind of tangled up here. So let's unloop this now. Unloop it now. We're going to open up the app. We're going to plug this in here. We're going to hit plus to start a new recording. It's going to load. It says nothing recorded. Now you will see that the levels are riding into the yellow, which means there's a pretty strong audio signal. Sounds pretty good. So let's go ahead and hit record now. Testing 1, 2, 3. So this is a Monty channel. We are testing out a plethora of microphones in this recipe. Just want to give you a lot of options in terms of capturing quality audio. Now you may be asking, how do I know what microphone I want to use? Well, you really have to know what your situation is and know what your budget is and know what works for your situation. So, for example, if you're doing like a run and gun interview, it might work better to use a handheld microphone. You can use that Electro Voice microphone. You can use the Audio Technica, makes a great hybrid microphone that has a XLR and a USB connector. I use it. It's the AT2005. If you're doing more of a sit-down interview, you might want to use the lapel microphone. The Radio Shack microphone will probably work well for you. Of course, you can't use the pre with it, but you can get that TRS cable from KV Connection and connect it directly. All right, so right now, once again, we are just using the Rode Record app, though. And now this microphone, you can use it for dual recording. So let's say you're doing something with a DSLR and you want to make sure you're capturing audio of the person you're interviewing. You can just clip this microphone on, slip the iPhone in their pocket. My partner Chip Desard uses this all the time during weddings. So he will clip this microphone onto the groom. He will start recording and just put the phone on standby and just let it record. And so it works well for that. And I've recorded my speeches and presentations. You got to make sure you put your iPhone in airplane mode, which I didn't do, because if you don't, you could get interrupted. The recording will get interrupted by a phone call, but that's just another suggestion. All right, so let's go ahead and stop this now. All right, and the last thing we're gonna do is test out the iXY microphone. All right, so the iXY microphone plugs into the bottom of the phone. Like I said, this is for the iPhone 4 or 4S only. this microphone really sounds superb. So when it is connected, the light, you see the little, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little light on there. And let's see here. We're not getting any audio levels. Let's go back to recordings. We're going to start a new one here. All right. And check, 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 check. So it looks like it's working. So let's go ahead and hit record on the Rode Rec app. And this microphone is cool. It actually comes with a little popper stopper. So let's go ahead and plug that in now. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm probably popping my peas. All right, so the popper stopper is on now. So how do you use this microphone? This microphone would be good for perhaps if you're like a radio reporter and you want to capture a quality interview with someone, or if you're doing a podcast or just like somewhere in like at a conference and you want to interview an expert and you just want to do a quick interview where you're going kind of back and forth with the mic. It would work well for that. And like I said, this is a really high quality microphone. It's costs about $200+ from Rode, but the audio quality is superb. This is definitely professional stereo. A microphone gives you CD quality audio depending upon how you export the audio. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit stop right now. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to record myself with the native iPhone camera app so that you can just see what I hear like, what I sound like without anything, because you know, you can do that too, but it's not going to sound as good. All right, so let's go ahead and stop recording. You didn't see that. We will stop recording. All right, and we will turn the native camera on. Camera on. And then we will go to video. And so now this is a Monty channel recording in the home office. Call it the studio or the lab, the home studio. And I've been testing out a variety of microphones, from the professional Electro Voice microphone to the lavalier, Sony lavalier, to the consumer Radio Shack lapel microphone. And we tested out the iXY, the Smart Lav, with a variety of connection devices, some cables. We use both the KV connection TRS adapter, we use the Varicorder adapter, and we use the iRig Pre. All right, so you definitely have a variety, or else you can just use no microphone at all, which won't sound as good, which I don't advise you do if you ever want to create a high quality video with your iPhone or mobile device. All right, a lot of these cables will work with Android as well. All of these cables should work with Android as well, including the Pre. And so whether you're on an Android, tablet, iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, there's no excuse, all right? I know there are cables everywhere. It was a mess. But this is a Monty channel, webvideochefs.com. Go to webvideochefs.com for more great tutorials, courses. If you have any questions, you can always ask us a question at webvideochefs.com. We'll talk to you soon. Peace and peace. This is going to be a mess to edit. It's just going to be a mess to edit. Wow. All right.